Welcome to SSP TV Community News. I'm Lisa Schugardt. Today, our topic is Penn State University. You've probably heard by now that Penn State University President Neely Bendapudi has announced that some of the university's 19 branch campuses will be closing. This comes because of declining enrollment, demographic shifts, and financial pressures. Now, 7 of the campuses are safe, the 7 largest. However, the 12 that are not safe and could face potential closure include our very own Penn State Hazleton campus, our Schugardt campus, and also Wilkes-Barre and Scranton is in that as well. Today, I am very pleased to be joined by 2 state lawmakers who are doing their best to keep both Penn State Hazleton and Schugardt open. I am joined by State Representative Dane Watro from the 116th Legislative District and State Senator David Argall from the 29th District. Now, in full disclosure, I am a Penn State graduate. I am also a member of the Penn State Hazleton Council, so I would like that to be said as well. So my heart obviously is with Penn State. Senator Argall, I'm going to start with you. When this announcement was made, I know it went through the entire community, the ripple effects of it all. Everyone has been and continues to talk about it. What happened at your office once this announcement was made?
We have received over 5,000 emails on this subject alone, 95% of them opposed. We're still not sure who the other 5% are, but apparently some people say, yeah, okay. And so what we've been trying to do is gather the facts. I had an interesting chat the other day with the student government leaders at Penn State Hazleton, and my advice to them was, you know, Penn State's going to be making some decisions. The students need to organize facts. What Penn State wants to hear is who has it's not going to matter who has the nicest landscaping. It's not going to matter who can sing the alma mater with the most gusto. What they need to hear from us again and again and again is that the Hazleton area, it's one of the fastest growing school districts in the state. As you had indicated, so there's going to be a lot of potential students in the future. As you've indicated, incredible economic development, more and more and more jobs coming to the Hazleton area. They're going to need college graduates. Those are the kind of facts that we're going to use to keep this school open.
Absolutely, and I know that immediately when this happened as well, a survey went out that you put out, both of you. So have people responded to this survey?
Yeah, the survey is showing that they want the campuses open. Now, the senator spoke about facts. The fact is, with these 12 targeted campuses, Hazleton and Schugardt are in the top 2. So to cut those 2 is completely absurd to me. So you're talking about a slight lower enrollment in the last 5 years of 4.5% isn't many students at all. Schugardt is increased by 11.7%. So I'm hoping that they really take a look at those enrollment numbers when they make their final decision. And as the senator knows, we gave, just in last year's budget, an extra $6 million. I don't even want to have the discussion of these campuses closed. And now the governor's proposal with an additional 2.5 in this year's budget, no.
Wow, that is important to notice. Now, also, the reason we wanted them to come in today as well is because there will be 2 public roundtables being held. One in Hazleton, and that is going to be at the Hazleton Launch Box in downtown Hazleton. That is happening on April 10th from 1 to 3 p.m. And then also one prior to that will be April 4th at the Schugardt campus. So now, what is the purpose, I guess, of this roundtable? Because we were talking, and it's not for the public to come and voice their concerns, but you're going to have a panel there to talk about this.
Well, and the public will certainly be there. We're going to gather facts that Dane and I, along with Senator Culver, along with Representative Walsh, the 4 of us that cover the Hazleton area, talking to people from CAN-DO and the chamber and the school district and really anyone, the students, to gather the facts so that we can convince Penn State to keep these 2 local campuses open.
And people might say, well, Penn State Hazleton's not in your district, either one of you. Correct? But the impact of it is throughout your entire district, both of you.
The largest communities that both of us represent is the city of Hazleton, right. and the school is what? A quarter mile away? It's very, very important to our districts, yes.
Absolutely. So Who do you want to see come out to this roundtable, and why is it so important that people come out and show their support?
Yeah, I want to see everybody there. I want to see members from the school district there, students who attend the programs there, family members who pay the tuition for our students to go there, and anybody that has a vested interest or just look at, as the senator said, we have 5,000 emails. That's a lot, and we're not going to have that room, but I'm sure it's going to be a packed house that night to articulate why that campus in the Hazleton area and Schugardt should stay open.
For you yourself, seeing and talking to people, how big of a blow would it be if either one of these closed?
A major blow. Let's just talk about the business that opened across the street a few short weeks ago, Jersey Mike's. You have your Starbucks there, and just the surrounding businesses. You have Applebee's and so many other businesses, local businesses, that's going to be affected by this. So this is just not the campus and students who are going to be affected, but stakeholders within our community as well.
That's true. Now, Senator, I read that you said there's no plan to close either Hazleton or Schugardt that you would support. So what does that mean?
It's very simple. We did our homework. I have voted for every single Penn State appropriation since I was first elected to the House. There is no way I will vote for any Penn State appropriation in the future if they close either of those two campuses. I've told the president of the Board of Trustees that. I've told the top people at Penn State's Governmental Affairs Office. I've been very clear on that fact. It's simply unacceptable.
So you hope to see nice turnout at both of these events, the one in Hazleton on the 10th and the one in Schugardt on the 4th?
Yes, but again, this isn't just about, flowers and landscaping and the Nittany Lion. We need facts. That's what I think is going to win the argument.
Well, again, these two roundtable discussions are coming up, the information up on your screen. If you can go out and support the campuses, that would be instrumental. We do also want to say that according to the Penn State president, no campus that would be identified for closure would close before the end of 2026-27's academic year. Penn State will continue extending offers and admitting new students for the fall of 2025 at the Commonwealth campuses, including here in Schugardt. And every student who begins a Penn State degree, according to President Bendapudi, will have the opportunity to complete it at Penn State. Gentlemen, thank you both for being here. I know you have busy schedules. Again, these two roundtable discussions coming up. If you can be there, please do. And of course, we will keep you posted on the outcome of this situation.